It's Mommy's TV.
Turn the microphone on Mommy's TV, baby. We're about to make it trending. Trending, trending. Trending with Alladin and Tahnee. You know what it is?
It's trending, baby.
Don't touch it, don't switch it. Stay at home. It's trending.
It's trending, baby. It's Mommy's TV.
Turn the microphone on Mommy's TV, baby. We're about to make it trending. Trending, trending. Trending with Alladin and Tahnee. You know what it is?
It's trending, baby.
Don't touch it. Yeah. You know what it is? It's Mommy's TV and it's
Trending.
Alladin and Tahnee. We're back again. Thank God for giving us another opportunity to be here
Yes.
today, live in DFW. The time is 12:11 and we started the show today again. Thank you, God. Like, we can't wait. Like, how was your week?
Mine was good.
Wow,
What
you
about yours?
you make those photo shoot go so much trending.
I think
Shit.
that was you.
Really?
Yeah, it
I
was
think it's
you.
both of us.
Yeah, it was both of us.
Yeah. Trending is where we come to discuss a broad range of popular and trending topics such as marriage, relationship, lifestyle, social media, etc. We are also using this bridge to gap between Africans and African American by giving perspectives of both cultures and discussing cultural similarities and differences.
I think it's a good thing.
Being a friend of Nigerian Americans or African American in general, how do you feel?
I mean, I think it's a beautiful thing. Like, you know, I'm in love with the culture. Y'all can't get rid of me. I don't care. I'm Nigeria's wife for life. So
Wow.
you can't get rid of me. It's, you know, it's a good thing to see the different perspectives from the different cultures, and
Right.
then, you know, that's the piece of my motherland. It's
Right.
especially as an African American, I just find it a privilege to be connected with the Nigerian community.
Thank you for loving it. That's how I give you the name Tiwa.
T.Y.
You like that name, man?
I like the name. That's good.
Yeah. Before we start the show today, you know, thank to Almighty God again that brings us here, because it's not easy. A lot of things have happened during the week, and you know we are still here today. So we need to thank God for
Yes.
giving us this opportunity. And thanks to everybody like supporting these shows. Thanks to all our vendors. Thanks to everybody that believe in what we do. Today's topic. Before I go to today's topics, let's go back to what we discussed last week. Like, should parents charge their grown-up children for rent?
Oh.
A lot of people call.
Yeah,
Thanks to everybody that called.
That was a good
Thanks so
conversation
much.
last week. Mhm.
Thanks for the people that called from Maryland. Alladin, is it Muftau? I have your gifts. I'm going to drop your gift today. The link to your gift, and the other Mr. Fola that called on the show to support the show. And shout out to Jafra
Thank you.
Products. Jafra came live on our
Yes.
show last week, and you know they follow us back. Jafra follow us back themselves. They send us an email, messages, DM. So watch out for our photo shoot for Jafra very soon. And you know we trending. We believe in quality, and we keep pushing every day because we can't stop because it's trending.
It's trending.
But today's topic is something different. But before I go on to this topic, let me say shout out to our sponsors, people that get our back on this show. Shout out to Discovery Tax Services, which is going to be live here today in a couple of minutes. We're going to be bringing her live, and she's going to be the mom of the week. And shout out to Trending Touch Makeover on Pioneer Parkway. Shout out to Morocco Collections on Collins. Shout out to Gloria Boutique. Shout out to Uche Obasi. That's my stylist, and that's people that support us. Shout out to and happy birthday to Overcome Media. More
happy
years.
birthday.
Last weekend is it's her birthday, and you know we
Yes.
really chill. You know we go there to support. And shout out to Jennifer, all the way from downtown Dallas, Texas. Shout out to everybody that got this platform covered. And Tahnee, Tiwa, Nigerian Tiwa. Do you want to tell them because that's topic for today is something that actually takes a lot of my time.
Yes.
I study that, throughout the whole week.
It's serious,
serious.
Here on Trending, we talk about things that really happen in the community, and I think it's important. Today, we are talking about domestic violence in the Black community, and I think it's very prevalent to address it in the Black community.
Right.
No matter what country, no matter what continent, no matter what island, I believe that we're all similar. Like, I've witnessed it. And we handle things in a similar manner. So I think that it needs to be addressed.
Right. We need to talk about it because it's I won't lie, I haven't been into that situation before, but I've seen a lot, my experience, and my dad and my mom haven't been to that kind of situation before. So, but at least my environment, let me see a lot, and the social media stories we've read, news, and heard that. So we in this trending talk show, we say no to domestic violence. Yes. We don't want it to happen, and I think that it's not something we might not be able to stop it,
right?
But we can always let people just get to know that you can't force things,
exactly.
But based on my own experience, when it comes to domestic violence, when it comes to stuff like this, it's, I think, in a home whereby this kind of thing is happening, there's no more love.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is what I think. And when the other party have actually know that, this thing is happening or is about to happen, I always advise people the divorce is not the best options. We can always work on each other because nobody's perfect. But going physical, try to hit each other. I don't care. Maybe it's the husband I want to eat the wife, or the wife that want to eat the husband, or the boyfriend or girlfriend, or either way it is not good.
Right.
It is not good. So I my own today, I think the only thing I'm going to stand on is no.
And that's good.
It's no, it's not supposed to be. You love somebody, your wife, take him to the altar, you put you and at the end of the day, some things are happening that you cannot take. You can sit down and talk about it. And that is why I tell people that in a relationship, we should always try to make sure that communication is happening.
Yes.
Time to time.
100% communication is the key.
Time to time, because domestic violence in the Black community is something that I've a lot of people have go down the grave because of it wasn't supposed to be, because it hurts me a lot when I see a man beating a woman. Like, I have an experience when in my mom's house. I told you I grew up with my mom, and our house is very big, so we have some people that that we rent out our apartments for, and they live in us. And every day these people always fight. I was like, why? That was it. I actually want to fight the guy. Like,
so you had to witness that as a child?
A lot.
Wow, but it wasn't your family.
No, my own family. It was people that rent our house. And my mom was always like, I need to chase these people away, because this can actually give me actually giving us headache in our own family.
Yeah.
But there was a day I called the guy that was really going on. Why do you always fight your wife every day? Why do you always beat your wife every day? Like, this is not good. Look at your kids crying.
Yes.
All these things is bad, even for the kids, even for each other. Trying to fight. I don't believe in when you turn it to fight, or when you started eating each other is the best way to treat what is going on between you guys.
Yes.
There should be a way you guys can work on it. But when it comes to American way of how you guys see domestic violence, how you guys handling it?
Well, I can say I did some research about the statistics, and me myself, I have been through that. Long time ago, when I was pregnant with my first daughter, and that made me leave and never look back, because I said I can't live like this. You're beating me while I'm pregnant with your child. What will you do afterwards? I'm carrying your child. So I always advise to leave and don't look back. But I know in the Black community in America, it's swept under the rug a lot. Like a lot of issues that we have, it's not talked about. And a lot of, and it happens to men too, but the majority are women. Like, According to a July 2017 report from the Center of Disease Control, the report said about 29.4% of female homicide victims were between the ages of 18 and 29.
Wow.
And it reports that 59.2% of victims who were single at the time of death as non-Hispanic African American women. Wow. This is from domestic violence, and it's not talked about, or when it is, the women are shamed or not believed. So now it's like they don't have a platform, or they're scared, to come out and talk about it, so they remain in these relationships, and eventually it leads to their death. And that's what I said. I got out with my daughter and I did not look back because I was scared for my life. And I don't regret that at all. And I moved on, and life has been good since then. But this happens a lot, and like I said, in my culture, it is not talked about. It's swept under the rug, and that's something that we should work together, I believe, and change the narrative, because women are dying. And men too. It happens to men too, but the majority are women, and they're dying because they feel like they can't talk about it.
Because when I actually try, I work, because I do my own research. I didn't just talk about things. I always try to know how does it feel. I always try to put myself in that shoe. Do you know, based on my own research throughout the whole week, the most domestic violence is always start from women.
Really?
Some women can make you get angry to some extent that it's crazy.
Provoking.
Okay. Women have provoked me before.
Really?
To the extent that if I have it gone.
Wait a minute. So you had to step back.
I just have to just walk away. Because I know after my action, I will regret it.
Real talk. And that's good that you had a mind to think about that, because some people just act out of emotions and then it's done and you can't take it back.
Yeah. So this happens to me like my girlfriend, she's asking me some questions that I'll actually try to explain to her. That this is what you are thinking is this, but that is not what is going on. This is what is going on. And she was like, oh, no. And she threw a bottle.
She threw something at you?
I tell you, a bottle of malt. You know malt?
I know malt.
Let's give malt some a little bit.
She threw some malt at you?
Yeah. That's
man.
I just walk away and I said, no matter the love, no matter anything we have together, no, I'm not going to be with you anymore.
That's good.
Because we have a lot of opportunity to stop some things to happen in our life, but just because of the mind of maybe, or the mind of, so we are like, oh no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want fire. I don't want issues. If something is not working, let's stop. Let's just stop. Instead of we trying to work. I won't lie to you. Any man that have the courage or that have the strength to hit a woman, that kind of man, I don't believe they deserve to have a woman around them. Because we may already know that women have a very, very flexible mind. They can actually think so, they can jump on their situation, jump to conclusion immediately. They don't want to try to check all over again. We already know they have that weak, but we should always try to see, okay, how can we work on this? And if it's not working, let's call it a day.
Right. That's right. Yeah. I think that's better than staying in a violent relationship. So what do you think about, because domestic violence to me is not just physical, and that's something that we talked about in our Instagram stories when we talk about the show. Emotional abuse too. Like, people don't take that serious, and I've been through that and witnessed that several times, where some of these people in these relationships, they can be very controlling, very degrading to their partner, and I believe that's domestic violence as well, because it's almost like a brainwashing, like, because you're in love with this person and they're training your brain in a certain type of way, building you up to a certain point just to tear you down so you can't leave. So what do you think about that, emotional abuse?
Okay, before I want to ask you something, but before I do that, let me say shout out to some people that stay there that are watching us right now. Let me say shout out to Olabodewe Lekon, and let me say shout out to Akima Amala, and shout out to Shiko Jordan, shout out to Covenant Child, shout out to Alayo Bolanle, and shout out to Oladili VDJ Oladex Desmond. Oh, that's one of the baddest DJ right here in the DFW. Right. Shout out to you, DJ Desmond. What I want to ask you is, when you say control, What do you mean?
Oh my goodness. Oh, I can give a lot of examples about that. Okay, so I'm just going to say, because I am a woman, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen to men, so I'm just giving it from a woman's perspective.
Yeah.
Some men do not like their women to dress a certain type of way or go out. Like, they can't do anything without their man.
Right.
You know, they want to go out with their friends, they'll tell them, no, you can't leave. You know, it's like they're a child. They have to get permission to do anything as a grown-up adult. That's one example of control in a relationship. I can always, what's another example?
You mean like a control, like, okay, don't do this, do that?
Yeah, like they don't have permission to leave the house. You can't leave the house. You can't talk to your family. You can't talk to your friends. Like,
some men do that?
Oh yeah, I've been through that. Yeah, where they won't let you talk to your own family because it's a control issue. I mean, it's not uncommon. It's not uncommon at all.
Because when you say control, like, a man in the house actually have at least like 60 to 70% control of the house. Because
they lead. Yeah, the men lead. Mm-hmm.
Right? So I think if you're dressing the way I don't like as my wife going out there and you're dressing somehow, can't I just correct it?
Well, I mean, that's different. Like, of course, like, if I leave out the house, like, I'm just going to use me an example. Okay. If I have on this little bitty see-through dress, okay, that's, you know, acceptable. You don't like what I have on, but controlling every little aspect of what I wear like I'm a child, that's different. That's excessive. When it becomes excessive where I have no say on what I wear, basically, you're telling me what to wear. You're telling me who I can talk to. You're telling me who I can talk to. You know, that becomes control. Like, I don't have a life.
Okay, like, let us put it this way. Like, if your man is the head of the house, right, and the wife is going out dressing the way the guy didn't, why can't you just compromise?
Yeah.
Okay, babe, it's hot outside, that's why I'm dressing this way. Do you know some women who don't want to actually listen to anything?
I believe that too. I've witnessed that as well.
They were like, what do you mean? What's that? What are you talking about? Oh no, this is why I want to look. Because sometimes we men, I won't lie to you. I always say this again among my friends, that men are more jealous.
Okay, thank you for admitting that.
Yeah,
he giving us the real, y'all.
It's
some
real,
men are jealous.
Not some men. Okay, let me just use myself. Don't let me speak for people right here.
Okay, use yourself.
I can say I am more because I'm jealous, or just because I just love that woman. And the picture I want people to see out there is different from the picture that woman wants to go and push out there. Okay. So I can just tell you, oh babe, where you are going to do? Why can't I just dress this way? It's not control.
Yeah, no, that's not control. No,
it's just like, oh,
no.
No, we always try to make sure that we compromise, that we come together to conclude in a good, in a good way, whereby, don't let us bore our listener right there. Once again, let me say shout out to our new people coming in to watch this talk show trending. Shout out to Esha Baz all the way from UK. Hey. Shout out to Aluko Ayodeji Michael. We're gonna come back again and we're gonna continue to talk about this domestic violence things and how can we help it, how can we stop it, how can we handle it when it comes to because I know a woman can make men get angry easily, and so men need to learn how to control this thing. We're gonna come back we're going on a music break right now. We'll be back.
Baby, mama, we get plenty things to delay, mama. I go take you away, mama. So baby, just share it, mama. I want anytime, any day. I want shy anytime, any day. My baby, don't be joking, don't be prepared. See, find my no people, so oh my yeah. Every time I see her, the way your booty bounce, I feel her. Show my waka, super ballad, diamond. Oh my bounce, I need to show my young. Yeah, baby, oh your dancer. Yeah, baby, oh sha pra pra. Yeah, baby, oh sha pra pra. Yeah, baby, oh sha pra pra. Baby, jajo pade, things to delay, mama. I go take you away, mama. Somebody got your shit, oh, mama. I want anytime, any day. I want shy, anytime, any day. My baby don't be joke, yo, don't be tete. See, find my no people, so oh, oh, simple like ABC, oh, that be 1, 2, 3. Tell me no one be baby, vacancy. How can you go places? How can you go places that you like? I'll buy you everything. I'll buy you everything that you like. Yeah, baby, oh yeah, dancer. Yeah, baby, oh sha pra. Yeah, baby, oh sha pra. Yeah, baby, oh sha pro. Baby, jump party, mama. We get plenty things to delay, mama. I go take you away, mama. Somebody got your shit, oh, mama. I want anytime, any day. I want shy, anytime, any day. My baby don't be joke, yo, don't be tete. See, five no people, so oh, yeah. I want anytime, any day. I want shy, anytime, any day. My baby don't be joke, yo, don't be tete. See, five no people, so oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, oh, sha pra. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh.
That's why I'm not a prophet, man. Baby, don't want me. That's why I'm not a prophet, man. Yeah, don't want me. Serious. When I hurt you, I'll apologize. And you say no, go to hell, yeah, no. When I'm wrong, I'll apologize. And you say no, go to hell, yeah, no. Ain't nobody perfect. Yeah, I'm not a perfect man. Ain't nobody perfect. No, I'm not a perfect man. Ain't nobody perfect. I swear I'm not a perfect man. Ain't nobody perfect. Yeah, I'm not a perfect man. You used to call me when you needed it for wherever. You was a perfect lover till I did you wrong. You want me 101. You gave me your heart and now seems that was not enough when you said that I broke your heart. Yeah, you saw me with Tina, and you thought I would leave ya for another. Yeah, you called me a cheater, and you said that I fooled ya and I used ya. Even if I did you wrong, I apologize, and you said no, no. You can go to hell, yeah, I know, yeah, we doing your love no more. When I hurt you, I'll apologize, and you say no, go to hell, yeah, no. When I love you, I'll apologize, and you say no, go to hell, yeah, no. Ain't nobody perfect, yeah, I'm not a perfect man. Ain't nobody perfect, no, I'm not a perfect man. Ain't nobody perfect, I swear I'm not a perfect man.
Yeah, we're back again on Mommy's TV. Trending. And it's still trending, and we keep trending every day. And live right here, we have the Mommies of the Week. The Mom of the Week is... Can you introduce yourself to people, please?
Hey, my name is Helen DePoe.
Yeah, she is a licensed realtor, and she owns an office in 3915 MC Demont Road, Suite 100, Plano, Texas 75025. We have her right here today, and she's here with us today to come on the Trending Talk Show. We start from the topic which we are talking about before we bring her live on the talk show. So, Tahnee, do you want to start the questions?
Yeah. So before we start, we want to ask you, how do you feel about our main topic, domestic violence in the Black community?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you guys so much for having me here today. Once again, my name is Helen DePoe. I am a realtor and tax advisor. So the information you got was from my tax office. My real estate office. So Now, as far as the topic, I think it's a very important topic.
Yes.
Very, very sensitive all at the same time. But it is something that definitely needs to be talked about. It is something that definitely don't need to be kept as a secret, which that is the case in most households. So yeah, it's really good that we are discussing this.
Wow.
So,
Most definitely.
Wow, thank you so much. Yeah, before I go on my own question that I want to ask you today, let me say shout out to people out there that are taking their time to watch this show right now. So shout out to Tawana
McGinnis. Hey,
McGinnis.
Tawana, that's my friend.
That's good. Shout out to Stanley Feloki Anzen, and shout out to Kunle Aziz Igbokwe, and shout out to Mr. Ola Ogunkoya, is part of our DNC radio crew, and shout out to Tirimisiyu Bolagade. My own question for today is, I want to know, what do you do for a living?
Oh, okay. Once again, as I said from the beginning, I am a realtor and a tax advisor. I work with Remax Dollar Silver as my brokerage, and
good.
Yes, and I own a tax practice for over 10 years now.
Oh wow!
And so yes, so basically, what I now do for living is really fun. I enjoy what I do, both ends. I teach, educate, and train people in our area. I would say consider myself as a mentor, because I try to mentor young people to let them know that they can do better for themselves as well.
That's needed.
In the business that I do, is a people business, so you always have to be able to communicate with people and see always the best in others. So yes, I do tax training. I also have a tax preparation firm.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
That's good to know for the community, because a lot of us don't know about taxes. We really, we work all our lives and we have no idea how it works. So I think that's really good information to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the next question, Tahnee?
So what is the most important thing that we should know about you as a person?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, me as a person, I think I probably have gone into a little bit of that. I love people. I love working with people. I enjoy the company of people all over. So I enjoy helping people. I enjoyed educating, training, and just seeing the best as much as I can in anybody that I can encounter. So
that's good.
Me personally, that is me. I am a mother and entrepreneur, so my position can get very tough at times. So yes.
So how's life being a mother and an entrepreneur?
How do you balance?
How do I balance? Yeah. The great thing for me at this particular moment is my kids are not as little anymore.
Yes.
But I've been in the business long enough where my kids were little and everything, and no matter what I do and how I do it, my children are number one. They're in the back of my head.
Wow.
So if it cannot happen because of my children, I will pause it for them at any time.
Wow.
Yes.
And so now I'm in a position where my children know me so well. They know mommy's energy and everything, and so they actually work with mommy now. So I let them know, okay, I'm going to be here and I'm going to be doing this, and they actually, I have an 18-year-old.
Oh wow! You have going into college.
Old. Absolutely.
Wow, that's a good age.
Years old, so they're not so little anymore. So they get to help mommy now. So I have to. I would say kind of a freedom now for the most part.
Wow,
so.
that's great.
I'm waiting on that time.
That's great. Yeah, massive shout out to everybody staying over there to watch Trending Talk Show. It's Trending Talk Show, and we make everything trending to help the community and to help the people around us. We have new people coming on the show. We have KB Checkmate all the way from Dubai. Thanks to God bless you, bro. We have Chris Joe Bamidele. Thank you, bro. We have Tony Victoria Akin Raye, and we have Chris Joe Bamidele. Say nice one, bro. Thanks so much. God bless you, bro. So I think the next one will go to Tahnee.
Yes. Is there a way that the public can sign up? You said you do trainings. How can we sign up for your trainings and get more involved in what you do?
Well, you can call me, or find me on my website at the www.discoverytaxservice.com.
Okay.
Right.
The company itself is Discovery Tax Services, but the website, you remove the S, and so it's discoverytaxservice.com.
Okay, got it.
We also have a Facebook page,
Right.
so you can reach us on Facebook.
On Instagram.
Just type in Discovery Tax
Discovery
Service,
Tax
and it will pop up. And then also we are on Instagram
Right.
at Discovery Tax Service. Discovery Tax Services, I believe, on Instagram as well.
Yeah.
So we're on all of this social media platforms. You can also call us.
Yeah.
Our number is very easy: 469-300-1040. That's 469-300-1040.
So you want to file a text. They want the number again. Somebody's asking for the number again.
Okay, so the phone number is 469-300-1040, like your Form 1040.
Yeah. So just call and your tax is covered.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Easy
the
1040. Yes.
yeah. The next question I want to ask is: the last time I came to your office, I saw a lot of people pumping in, coming in, like crowd, like, and you said you have a free training.
Yes.
What about that?
I provide free training. And like I said before, we've been in the business now for over 10 years.
Wow.
So we actually own our own software brand now.
Wow.
So we do the training.
Impressive.
We start people off with our own software and everything. So if you work with us, you have that benefit as well. We believe in helping other people start,
Yes.
and lift themselves up in some way,
Right.
and that's the way we do it. So we do the training. If you want to work with us, you're free to work with us and gain that experience. And if
Wow.
you're ready to go on your own, we will definitely help you to go on your own, starting from how to, start your business, from registering with the IRS, from getting your PTIN, your EVIN, all of that will be with you every step of the way.
Wow.
So that, you can be able to start your own business if you want to.
Wow.
So you are helping people get settled with their own business for free.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Wow, that's big. That is the reason why you guys need to always watch Training Talk Show,
Yes.
because you always bring. Last week you bring up that introduces the business of Jafra business and the cosmetics world, and now we bring in someone that's giving you free training
Yes.
to become a tax advisor. Wow, that is big. So can you train me on Tahnee?
Absolutely. I love to.
Yeah, I need to know.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, and that's good. And Tahnee, do you have other questions you want to ask?
Yes, about real estate. What about if people want to get into real estate? Like, do you mentor them or advise them as well, or?
Absolutely. Real estate is a great business, very big investment,
Yes.
type of business. So let me tell you, don't think I'm going to go in there and I'm going to start making money right away.
Right.
No business is that easy. I can tell you that for a fact.
Exactly.
Anything you start, where you start from, you have got to put in the work.
Exactly.
And you have to just be willing to give it your all. Just like me right now, my entire family is married to our business.
Wow.
So everybody
That's
has
what
to
it
come to
takes.
that understanding.
Right.
So it takes that much work. But yes, it's easy. You don't need a degree or anything to
Okay.
get into real estate. You can do the training.
Yeah.
Some training, depending on how fast you want to go, it can take you up to maybe 6 weeks.
Yeah.
4 weeks or
Wow.
a month. However long you want, depending on your study pace.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
But they do have some online training area. I went to Champion School of Real Estate. So
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay.
Before I ask my own questions, I want to say shout out to someone that's watching us right now, Mrs. Catherine Dirojaye, the cosmetics consultant for Jafra. Thanks so much for staying there to watch this
you.
show. And shout out to Mosun Wealth Joda, that is all the way from Indianapolis. She's a promoter. Mosun Mo Wealth. God bless you, my sister. And shout out to Adimola Adeshino. Shout out to Kabiru Abiodun. Shout out to Akinoye Oluwaseun Oluwaferanmi. God bless you, my brother. Shout out to Beauty Otike Owoblow. That is too much money. God bless you. Thanks for that. My own question is, with all these, if I find my tax in your company, can you help me? How can you help me out to be able to get my own house, my own home?
Oh, right. And Definitely. I really love to actually invite people to our event coming up. We're gonna have all of the details there for you. But definitely those are some of the things that we want to go over during this occasion. How you can use your tax dollars to save up for down payment towards the home. Give yourself that gift of the new home by not lavishing your tax dollar in the wrong places. We'll show you exactly how to do that.
Wow.
So,
yeah, that's great. And a couple of weeks ago, I'm seeing some update on social media trending. Like, you have an end of the year party, and this is a networking party coming up at Aso Rock Lounge on Schema, 9220 Schema Street, Suite 115 Dallas. Tell us about that. What is the concept? What do you want people to expect from this? Because right now the whole DFW right now are watching this show right now, and we want them to know what this end of the year party all about, and things they need to expect, to wait for.
Okay, like I mentioned before, I personally love to teach, educate, and that's what I do. And anything is good for anything you go into, to have the perspective to know and have that understanding of what your expectations are, what you need to do, what are the steps and different things like that. And that's why that event is going to be providing. I have some panelists that are going to be there, like lenders will be there, different people that have different backgrounds. Business will be there, but we're not going to just be there focusing, talking. No, that's why I called it edutainment.
That's a good one.
Edutainment.
So
come and learn. I enjoy.
Come and learn, network, and party. So that's really what it would be.
I'll
so
be
you
there.
do not want to miss this. It's going to be. It's very important as we get into the year of 2020, which I know I see as the year of vision. We need to know what we're getting. We need to step in, prepare, so that we don't miss anything. So definitely come to that event on December 29th.
On December 29th, it's going to be live there in Aso Rock on Schema, and we are going to be the hosts. So if you haven't seen us like one-on-one, just come through and see the trending talk show host, Alladin and Tahnee. Now, we have a lot of people right there that are actually waiting for us to talk about, I want to a little bit now go back to the domestic violence things. What is the advice? What do you want to tell the couples? What do you want to tell that guy, that woman right there that's watching this show right now? How do you want them to handle the situations of domestic violence?
Okay. This is a very important topic once again. Domestic violence. First of all, to get rid of this situation, we need to know how it starts. Sometimes the root of it is very important. So when we're getting into relationship, we need to set the bar straight from the very beginning. What we need. Now, things do happen. Like I always say, God approved marriages, but the devil disapprove it. So the enemy uses to come into the marriage and try to break it as much as possible. How do you do that? First of all, like I said, any husband and wife, prayer is number one. You want to have in your life. Now, if it get to this point where it getting physical, my advice is please leave. Don't keep it as a secret. You're not doing yourself a favor or the men a favor by staying. Many reasons that people stay for: the children, the family, what people are going to say, what people are going to do. I have personally experienced this as a child with a family member. I actually got my face burst out because I was trying to break the fight. And I got hurt because of that. And mind you, this young lady, when the parent came to pick her up, the parents of the husband brainwashed her to let her know, tell your family we were just playing.
Oh my goodness.
And at the end of the day, she did exactly what I asked her to do, and she stayed. They weren't playing. This situation is not a matter of playing. This is a bad play. It can take you to your grave.
That's right.
So you do not want to play like that. If you love someone, you don't want to hurt them. Love is not supposed to hurt. And my advice would be speak up Talk about it. Talk to people, because some people are very silent in this situation because they are embarrassed. They don't want to tell their friend who is getting love and cherished by their husband that they're being beaten and this and that. But you need to get out before it's too late.
Wow.
That's the very sad funeral to go to.
That's right.
So please listen to this. You know what she said?
Good advice.
Because my own advice when I tell people is, when you see that there's been coming a beating and fighting and argument in the house, it's better just separate. I don't advise you to divorce.
Right, and that's the thing. That's what I wanted to say. I'm not advising anybody to go and divorce or anything.
But you can separate.
But sometimes you can love a person enough to separate yourself from them, to let them find themselves.
Right.
You can be praying in that season of separation. Pray for them. Now, if it's something that it just can change, you're a person. You're a human being. You have need. If he's not just being right again, some relationships sometimes, and I have personally have some experience, and I have come to realize that not all relationship guy is in.
That's
Period.
right.
Sometimes we pour ourselves into a situation. We see all the red flag from the beginning, but we still go because we want that name.
That's
I'm married, or I have a man, or whatever the case may be. And the same thing for women also. I mean, men do also get abused.
Wow.
So violence is not just on the women's side. Men get abused, but they don't even say anything because they're men. And here in the state, here in America, I would say women have more right in that situation than men. So definitely there are some other women out there too that are taking advantage of that and abusing, being violent towards their husband and stuff. If you don't love the person anymore, if you don't love the man or the woman, go by your separate way.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's better.
Let it be.
Yeah.
But don't sit there and get killed.
Wow. Thanks so much. It's Mommy's TV and it's training. Let us go to our YouTube channel. We have a lot of people right there, and I want Tahnee to do some shout out to people on the YouTube page watching the show right now. What do we get?
Oh, G&G Blog. Thank you for watching. Oh, Mrs. Catherine Durojaye from last week. Thank you all for watching on our YouTube channel. She says, so true. I was in a mental domestic violence that was also physical. Thank God I had the courage to walk away because I knew that would have been the death of me.
Yeah.
This happens. It's real.
Yeah. It's real. A lot of people are going through this and they always want to fight it. They want to stay there. No, don't try to take a chance of what is going to take your life, because once your life stop, that is the end. So domestic violence is not good, and it's not something that we advise anybody to try to manage. Don't manage it. So I have somebody right here, Oluwafikemi Abimbola Eson. She said separations are saved so many marriages. Yeah, walk away or separate for a while. Maybe the guy or the woman is going to get themselves back instead of you staying there to struggle with it. But at the end of the day, if you stay there to force it, man, something bad that you cannot control. So shout out to Oluwafikemi Abimbola Eson. God bless you. And I have someone right there, Olu Amele. That's one of our backbone right here in the DFW. God bless you, my brother. It's Mommy's TV and it's trending. And before we go, so right now you have about it, and you already know about it, that if you want to file your tax, the only professional that can handle your tax is Mrs. Ellen Dopo, and you can go on Instagram and follow them on Discovery Tax Services. And December 29, they're going to be having the end of the year party, so you need to come out and chill, enjoy yourself on Schema Aso Rock. Everybody know Aso Rock. Put Aso Rock on your GPS and it's going to take you there. So it's Mommy's TV and it's Alladin. I think this domestic violence of a thing, before we come back, let us give you a good music break.
I swear I'm not a perfect man, but I know. I swear I'm not a perfect man. Baby, don't want me. I swear I'm not a perfect man. Yeah, don't want me. Serious. When I hurt you, I'll apologize, and you say no, go to hell, yeah, no. When I'm wrong, I'll apologize, and you say no, go to hell, yeah, no. Ain't nobody perfect, yeah, I'm not a perfect man. Ain't nobody perfect, no, I'm not a perfect man. Ain't nobody perfect, I swear I'm not a perfect man. Ain't nobody perfect, yeah, I'm not a perfect man. You used to call me when you needed the phone wherever. You was a perfect lover till I get you wrong. You want me 101. You give me your heart and now. Seems that was not enough when you said that I broke your heart. Yeah, you saw me with Tina, and you thought I would leave ya for another. Yeah, you called me a cheater, and you said that I fooled ya and I used ya. Even if I did you wrong, I apologize and you said no. You can go to hell, I know, girl, we don't get love no more. When I hurt you, I'll apologize and you say no, go to hell, yeah, no. When I know you, I'll apologize and you say no, go to hell, yeah, no. Ain't nobody perfect, yeah, I'm not a perfect man. Ain't nobody perfect, no, I'm not a perfect man. Ain't nobody perfect, I swear I'm not a perfect man. Ain't nobody perfect, yeah, I'm not a perfect man. She want the right man at the right time, got the right man at the wrong time. Girl, I know that really hurt you, but you know I really love you. You know I'm just a human being, got a lot of things I've seen. Some of the nice time and some bad times, some good time and some sad times. Every man got his own pride.
Wow, we're back again on Mommy's TV and it's trending. Shout out to my producer right there that's making everything go bing, 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 bam, bam. That is KC. God bless you, my brother. And who sing that music?
That is 2 Series all the way from Lagos, Nigeria.
Wow,
yeah.
Nigeria always doing good. I love that. I think that music I'm going to throw you back again next week.
Yeah.
But before we go, what are the things that people actually need or people going to get if they fight this tax with you this year, because it's about to get into tax right now.
It's getting into the tax season and we are getting ready, you guys. So one thing I wanted to throw out there, a couple of things. These 2 forms are very tricky that people always miss at the beginning of the year. It started coming out since November. You should have received them by now. If you have been victim of identity theft with the IRS and you need that special 6-digit PIN to file your taxes now, check your mail and keep up with that. You guys know you cannot file your taxes without that.
Yeah.
If you don't already have it, call the IRS. Make sure you get it before the tax season starts. The other thing is the 1095A. If you are receiving the health care from the marketplace, that is the Obamacare, you cannot file your taxes without the 1095A. Once again, I have a lot of people last year that was missing out on this, and it caused a lot of delay in your taxes because once we submit it and you never disclose it, you have to now go through a different process to get your refunds. Okay. And the other thing I want to talk about, really, we'll be having our grand opening also coming out. January 2nd is when we are rolling out our refund advance during that time. So which means if you file your taxes with us, you get up to $9,500 of your refund, depending on how much you're receiving. Okay, so it's from anywhere $500 to up to $9,500.
Oh, good.
So very important. You don't want to miss that. Come now, get locked in on the very special rates we got going on right now, and you don't want to miss on that. And the other thing is
the app, right?
The app. This is a very important piece of our company, our program. Okay, guys, we have our own mobile app that you can download. Come to the event on the 29th. You don't want to miss that event.
Don't miss
it. And you will get the detail. But for those of you that are online, get in touch with on our social media platform, our page on our website. With this app, we can file your taxes no matter where you are in the comfort of your own home. You do not have to leave your house. Even if you're here in the city,
that's convenient.
You don't have to leave your house. We make it very, very convenient for you. You upload everything that comes directly into our system, and we can help you from there. So through this app, we have a lot of private clients, that use it, because everybody don't want to come to the tax office and see everybody else.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So we have that privacy for you.
That's great. I hope you get it clear. If you file your tax with Discovery Tax Services, they can give you money before your money comes. I'm filing my tax with you this year because I need that money on time. Yeah, let me say big shout out to people that are staying there, that are watching this show right now, Trending Talk Show. Well, shout out to T Connect Ayeni, shout out to Jumake Adeyemi, and shout out to Oluwa Kemi Abimbola Eson. And shout out to Oluwamele again, and shout out to my boss all the way from Nigeria. This is the man that actually give me the idea, the concept, that actually give me the spirit of being on the radio, on the talk show. His name is Alladin Kola Olotu. God bless you, sir. I really appreciate that. Shout out to Adeyinka Ayo Oluwa. Shout out to Adekan Ola, and shout out to Sheun Wisdom Ogunsanwo. That's my guy from Indianapolis. Shout out to Yuka Ole. That name is the Chinese name. Shout out to you. God bless you. And shout out to Chiuzi. God bless you. And shout out to Rachel Greenhall. Shout out. We can see we have people from China, people from Australia, people from Nigeria, people from everybody where they are watching us Trending Talk Show. And our YouTube channel, please subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see us when we are live. We have a lot of people right there staying there. Shout out to my mom from another mother. My mom that has been backing me up every day to support me and give me inspiration.
Thank you,
Mrs. Catherine Durujayi. God bless you. And before I go, let me tell you shout out to Oluwaseyi. That's my dude from Indianapolis. That is the CEO of Flipstar Entertainment in Indianapolis. Oluwaseyi Fashola. God bless you, bro. I really appreciate you for staying there to watch my show. Before I go, January 10, live and direct, I'm bringing in Blessing Nkechi Sunday, NBS, the most trending Hollywood actress right now, and she's gonna be watching a new movie Torera live and a new single with Chinko Ekun. So NBS is coming in town. I want to come around, and it's going to happen in Movie Mansion. And don't forget, December 29 is going down like DTS Discovery Tax Services. They are throwing the end of the year party on a big platform on Aso Rock. You don't want to miss days. I tell you, we don't need to give you the address of all these places. They are trendy places in DFW. Aso Rock, put on your GPS. Movie Mansion, put it on your GPS, and we're going to make it loud. Before we go, I'll tell people we're going to come back next week on this topic. I will make sure we skip any nobody's going to come on our show next week. We can actually talk about this domestic violence very well. Yes. Or we might bring somebody that actually been into this situation before. I'm not sure have you been to these domestic violence issues. Have you been?
I almost. Yeah, domestic violence is not just physical.
Exactly.
It's emotional. It's it's everything.
That's right.
When someone is saying something to you that is out of the norm, is emotional, is physical, and is violent. So I say I have experienced it. Absolutely, yes.
Wow.
But
you handle it.
I handle it. I'm not getting the black eyes. I tell anybody that if you don't want me anymore, bye. I am not. I'm going to save my eyes and my body for the person who deserves me.
That's right.
I'm sorry.
So what about you, Tahnee? Have you been in the situation before?
Oh, yeah.
Have you been slapped before? Yeah. Have you taken a punch before?
I've taken a punch
really?
before. Yeah. I told you, like, I mean, when I was pregnant with my first, I left. I did not look back. I left. I hid. I made the right decision. And to this day, that person is now in a place where he'll be until, the Lord takes him home. He's in prison for killing a man. So I left, and it was the right decision.
Yeah, thank you. Please, if you are going through anything, VD, domestic violence, DV, domestic violence, please don't stay. It's better just go. I don't know, maybe my producer have now. He said no.
He said no.
I don't have that kind of experience too. So, but next week we're coming back again, and I want you to stay tuned to Mommy's TV Trending Talk Show. Share this video. Help us. When you share this video, it's not going to cost you anything. You're just trying to support us and help us. Right. And go on your Play Store and download Dixon's Radio so you can listen to us live. So it's Mommy's TV. So Mommy's Planet is event that is coming right now is book us. If you want us to come and handle or to host your events, both of us. Like, we have a trending picture right now on the social media. People say,
it's been some talk about us because of our last.
So, what's that been your own reply to people that is sending you DM?
Everybody thinks we're dating. Are we dating?
I don't know. See you next week. Before we come back again, Mr. KC in the studio almost give us a very big debut, and we'll come back again and talk about that. We're going to talk about that. Bye.
You don't want to miss this.
Turn the microphone on Mommy's TV, baby. We're about to make it trending. Trending.